Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught-Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. We've got a tremendous matchup for you tonight. Tailgating has been going on since the early morning, and this place is locked and loaded. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cowboys will kick this away, start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Rebels offense is up first today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Rebels will crank up the tempo.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Harris. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity. And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles.
Well, that's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackle for a loss.
They'll feed the back again. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The Cowboys will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Offense off to a great start. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kurt, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry out.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. The Rebels will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is brought down. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Gordon. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And this one is broken up and falls incomplete. Here's the second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Powering through. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle is made at the 50. First down.
And the Cowboys pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled after the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Cowboys. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Ole Miss, 0.
Returner decides to field it. The returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to run it. It's Gordon. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Scanning the field. It's Flores. Caught quickly. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Hand off to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. The defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And that is no good. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. It's a run. Running back's got it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Rebels are in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And the Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Flores. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. Throws it to the right. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, Chris, I love this call here by this offense. You get the corner isolated one-on-one against one of your top targets, and you go to the post corner, it's all going to come down with a
catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score Oklahoma State 36, Ole Miss 3.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there. Big versus big. That completion makes it second and medium. An inside deal now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's third down for the offense.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wells. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Freeman. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. See what the call is on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Flores. And this pass is caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Cowboys are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. So it's 1st down, but then just kneel down before halftime here.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there today in Oxford. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Gordon. Physical running, fights off the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Flores. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Oklahoma State 36, Ole Miss.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Powerful running here. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Completion makes it second and short. Trying to find room. It's Gordon. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw it.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And the Cowboys lining up here on first and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then
touchdown, Cowboys. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Quarterback drops back, and it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wells. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. And the Rebels offense is on the move now. From From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Oklahoma State 42, Ole Miss 17.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down play coming up.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Lets it go quickly. There's a wide-open receiver complete. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Who makes the grab? An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away. Picks up a chunk of yards. Now, fourth down.
Bringing it back, it's Presley. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Flores. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Got him. He's sacked.
A loss of 5 yards on the play.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
Oklahoma State 42, Ole Miss.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. If this offense faces a 2nd and 15, the O-line needs to regroup. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Wells. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Flores. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And they get to completion. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Rebels are in the red zone. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Dart. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job here by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
So the whole place right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a 1st down. And the Cowboys pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And the defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
50. Ole Miss. 31.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Wells. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
2nd down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. The tackle is made, but a gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Dart. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against a big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Oklahoma State 50. Ole Miss 38.
No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made. Room to run here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The back's got it. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role curve. Not many people gave them a shot, and they seemed to get fuel from it.
Yeah, they had a different kind of energy about them today. I got to give them all the credit in the world. You can see on the sidelines how fired up they were. They knew a lot of people had counted them out before this game even started. They were able to prove them all wrong.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.